Well, we're certainly looking forward to getting back home and playing in Bryant-Denny Stadium on Saturday night. Homecoming is a great tradition, and I know it gives everybody, a lot of people who are Alabama folks, an opportunity to come back and, refresh some of the relationships and, traditions that they enjoyed when they were here and what they were proud of. And we certainly want to play the game in a way that they can be proud of what we do. I think the big emphasis for the team this week is, playing to win. There's a difference between playing to win and playing to keep from getting beat. When you're playing to keep from getting beat, the game, it's not really about winning. It's about being afraid to mess up, painting negative pictures in your mind of bad things that could happen, and that doesn't help you have success. So we want to be positive, correct mistakes, have the goal to be, go out and be aggressive and execute the way you're capable of executing. Capability and reliability to execute under any circumstance. We certainly have the capacity to do that. We just got to do it with consistency, and that's what we're looking forward, to trying to do. We're really saddened to hear the passing of one of Mississippi State's, players, Sam Westmoreland. Our thoughts and, prayers go out to his family, his friends, the Mississippi State, football team. This is, terrible that a young person is not going to be able to enjoy a successful life. But with that, we're, trying to get ready to play a game.
Start over here with Chase.
I want to ask you about Emmanuel Forbes, number 13 for Mississippi State, the corner. He's leading the league in picks. What kind of a game changer is he for that defense?
No, he's a really good player. He's a playmaker on special teams too. Guy's a really good cover corner. He's very aggressive. He's very instinctive. He's got really good ball skills. He's an outstanding player, no doubt.
Stay over here with Charlie.
Sticking with Mississippi State, just what stands out about their passing game, and how much has Will Rogers kind of grown within that air raid attack?
Well, Will Rogers has had a great year last year. He's having an outstanding year this year. They've got a lot of really difficult passing concepts to try to defend. They've got really good players. They understand what they're doing. He understands the offense as well as probably the coach, and goes out there and executes it. And he's very accurate with the ball. He makes quick decisions and judgments. And, so this is a very challenging, offensive team. And I think it's very quarterback oriented. And, him playing well, which he has done all year long, certainly enhances their opportunity to be successful.
I know you put a statement out on the Jermaine situation. I was wondering, what information are you guys trying to get, and has there been any update on that?
We handle, discipline issues, internally, and that's the way we'll handle this. But, as I said today, when I was asked about the whole, the league has tried to control people, rushing the field. And, it's a difficult circumstance for the league. It's a difficult circumstances for the people who are on the field. But, we got to go through those difficult circumstances and still respect other people. And I think that's on us to do that. And that's certainly a lesson, for all of us to learn relative to this.
Kind of go into Chase's question with Forbes, but what makes this Mississippi State team so good at forcing turnovers? They lead the SEC in forced turnovers.
Right. Well, they got a lot of ball hawkers. They got, an experienced defensive team. They play a lot of pressure defense. There's a lot of movement, a lot of stunning, a lot of blitzing, a lot of penetrating. They got some good pass rushers. So, we've continued to try to create an awareness with our team about attacking the ball. And, sometimes you just got players that do that. And, sometimes it's hard to get players to have confidence that they can tackle. The next guy in can attack the ball. These guys got some guys that got good ball skills in the secondary too, so that always helps. But, I wish we would get more turnovers, take care of the ball better, and we're going to have to do that in this game because that'll be a critical piece to having success in the game.
Two more, James, and then follow up for Charlie.
Byron Young said that Jaheim Otis is like one of the things that he's been really impressed with is his maturity. What about Jaheim's maturity have you really seen, on and off the field?
Yeah, I think, he's done a really, really good job of, being able to stay focused, know what to do. No moment's been too big for him. And as a freshman, you would never know he's a freshman. I don't think the other players on the defense look at him as a freshman because of his maturity and the way he goes about his business. And, he's done a really good job for us this year.
We'll finish up with Charlie.
In these 3 practices, has the team maybe responded to the loss the way that you had hoped, or how have you kind of perceived that?
Yeah, I think they're responding. I don't think, our players, they want to have success. These guys are, I've said this before, fans get upset, people get upset when we don't have success, but the players get upset too, all right, because probably more upset than anybody because they work hard and they get frustrated when they don't have success and they want to know why and how they can fix it, and they've worked hard to try to do that. But I think it goes back to, you got to have the right mindset, man. We got to get more positive about how we approach beating the other team, and that's something that we're working on this week as well. All right, thank you.